Being honest, there's a part of me that is so sick of seeing Sub-Zero get beat up in every Mortal Kombat cartoon, movie, trailer, what have you, that I almost wanted to not draw Scorpion in this picture. But Scorpion is still like my second favorite Mortal Kombat character. Still Sub-Zero all day. Anyways, I'm back doing one of these Tekken 7 challenges. I might as well just call this a face-off challenge because it's pretty much what it is. I'm drawing two split faces cut in half almost. As simple as this is to draw when I do these though, I have to admit it kind of gets challenging at times if I draw the faces off center. I might try one of those again where I still have to... It's weird trying to make the faces match even though the actual features of the face match, but it fits. My M. Bison Akuma sketch was a good example of that. That was kind of hard to do. But anyways, in this one, I actually had sort of facial features of Scorpion and Sub-Zero in a similar place. And I just drew each one on each side of the face to sort of match up with it. I normally don't do that. I'll use an example of two different faces and draw from there, except for Katana. Yeah, I've had this in mind for quite a while. This one and drawing Jin and Devil Kazuya, and recently just showing artwork like this that I've done in the past in my YouTube shorts. I wanted to do a new one, so I worked on this since it's the one that I've wanted to do for the longest. And there's so many different costumes and outfits for Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I had a lot of leeway to just go crazy with this one in terms of how I wanted to draw their mask or their eyes and whatnot. I almost wanted to give Sub-Zero actual eyeballs or pupils, and at the last minute I just thought against it. But yeah, especially with Tekken 8 coming out, I want to do a Tekken 8 one. Figure I get all the fighting games out of the way while I can. But this is a nice change of pace from working on my comics, officially plural at this point. I'm working on my new comic, still building a buffer on that, but I also just did a YouTube post a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago at this point, asking would you guys be interested in looking at a video version of Infinite Uppercut, and some of you actually said yes. And I've also gotten some other feedback of people saying that would be an interesting idea, so I'm actually going to try that around the new year. No promises, but I'm aiming to get it out sometime early January. I'm not gonna lie, it's been interesting going back and looking at Infinite Uppercut after all this time. Being honest, I haven't read the comic since I finished it. So going back and doing this over, more or less putting audio to it, so I'm now looking at the comic in a different light. This is very interesting right now. We'll get to all that stuff as it gets closer to me releasing it. But and for those that don't know, it's just my webcomic series that I finished late last year that's a weird, bizarro parody of fighting games themselves, or at least some of my favorites. But back to this particular drawing, which was my sort of break from all my webcomic stuff. And it's been so long since I've actually just, without having to think, just freely sketching out a drawing in my sketch pad without having to work on my comic. Like, this was a nice, refreshing, just breather from everything. On top of the fact that I recently watched Snowblind, the Mortal Kombat animation, which is way more graphic than I anticipated when I first sat down to watch it, but I enjoyed it at least. It's also nice to watch a Mortal Kombat movie where it's like Scorpion is not beating up Sub-Zero. Like, I'm seriously getting tired of that as a Sub-Zero fan. I miss the days where Sub-Zero was the good guy that was always like fighting Scorpion. Even then, he didn't kill Scorpion all the time, so I don't get what this infatuation is now with NetherRealm to always just kill Sub-Zero. But anyways, sidebar. Yeah, these are still, regardless, I complain about Scorpion a lot just because everybody picks him in Mortal Kombat and he's always beating up my favorite characters in trailers, but he's still like, him and Sub-Zero are like 1 and 2 my favorite Mortal Kombat characters ever, like most people. So yeah, this was a no-brainer. I have a lot of ideas to do a lot more of these challenges, just because this is such a fun exercise to do. I'd actually encourage a lot of you to do this too, because it's really freaking fun. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I really enjoy just taking two faces and mashing them up in half. The greatest thing I could have ever did was just stare at the Tekken 7 cover for a long period of time, and draw it, I should say. But yeah, I love doing this. And there's an infinite amount of ideas of two faces that I can draw. Like I said, I want to do Kazuya and Jin, but I don't know whether or not I want to draw Devil Kazuya and Devil Jin, or whether I just want to draw plain old Kazuya and Jin. Haven't kind of figured that out yet, but who knows. I also wanted to do a Ken and Ryu one, but I figured that, I don't know, it might be kind of basic. Who knows? Like I say, it's infinite ideas and stuff that I could draw. And I may get out of the fighting game and anime realm and try to see what else I could do. Also, I feel a lot more comfortable just drawing stuff like this anyways, because I'm kind of sick of the YouTube algorithm just changing and constantly picking what it wants or what it doesn't want to promote or show people, or what do people find interesting in any of that other type of stuff. So I kind of don't care anymore. So I may at some point get back to doing speed paintings or like speed sketches and stuff like that again and post them on the channel. I have no idea. I know I had stopped that just because it was killing my video, a lot of my videos late last year and early this year. I realized that YouTube was only showing people old speed paintings of mine, which is very dated artwork, and it wasn't putting out any new videos that I would make. So I just stopped that entirely. What I've noticed is apparently YouTube Shorts like my speed paintings, so I have no idea what's going on. All I know is I may just do speed paintings in shorts and just keep creating longer content for you guys to watch this way. I have no idea. YouTube's such a weird place. That's why at this point it's like I'm gonna just make the art that I want to make, and I'm gonna just show it to you guys in whatever form makes sense in my mind, and hopefully you enjoy it. I can't figure out YouTube at this point, and I'm not gonna try anymore. So that's that. So periodically you may see more of these, and you also may see a lot more speed painting show up in your YouTube shorts, and then I'll have like regular comic book breakdowns and manga breakdowns, as well as like my just random videos of me like working on different pieces of artwork and stuff like that too. So my channel might be all over the place, but it's me making art, looking at art, talking about art, so it's all going to be the same for you guys. I'm just not caring what YouTube really likes and doesn't like, or what it's approving of or disapproving of in the algorithm. Don't care anymore. So that's 2023, my friends. That's where my head's at right now. But in any event, this should be coming out on Christmas Eve or close to Christmas. So happy holidays to everybody, depending on when you see this video or when it comes out. So let me know what you think about the actual drawing itself. Give me any type of feedback that you like. Just leave a comment in the comment section. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. And you all have a good one. Have a happy holidays, and I'm out.